Finally, it's time to check out the Khalifa trailer starring Prithviraj Sukumaran coming on Onam, and there's gonna be a clash. I already checked out the other film, which has a very hard name to say. I'm not gonna butcher it right now. But it ends with units, starring Nivin Pauly and Mamita Beju. So very excited for that. That's the film for me at Onam. Hopefully it is near me. But Khalifa, let's see what's in store. I think in interviews, Prithviraj said that it's actually a massive film, but it's actually based on a true person. So that has definitely intrigued me. The director is known for his, over the top massive films, and I don't think any of those films have worked for me which I have seen. So let's say this time around it's gonna be a very slick action film, mostly happening abroad. So hopefully there's something different. So let's check it out. Okay, related to smuggling, innovation. That's Indran's coffee. Okay.
ഇയാൾക്കൊരു ലെഗസി ഉണ്ട്. അത്ര വേഗം മറക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്തൊരു ലെഗസി.
Okay.
കൊഫേപോസോ പോലുള്ള നിയമങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്ത് നിലവിൽ വരാൻ കാരണക്കാരനായ നോട്ടോറിയസ് സ്റ്റാർ സ്മഗ്ലർ. What's his name?
All right. Hey.
പൊട്ടിച്ച പൊന്നുമായിട്ട് വരുന്ന നായ്ക്കളെ ചേർന്ന നമുക്കിടയിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന പൊതുനിയമം. അലി എന്താ ഉള്ളില
പൊട്ടിക്കാൻ പോവാ.
ഓഹോ,
ഒരിടത്ത് കിടത്ത ഞാൻ പൊട്ടിക്കും.
That didn't make any sense, but okay. Oh, okay.
ഒന്നാന്തരം സ്മഗ്ലറിന്റെ സകല ഗുണങ്ങളും ഉണ്ടെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തന്നെ അറിയില്ല. അതിന് വെറുതെ വളമിട്ട് കൊടുക്കരുന്ന് എന്റെ തന്തയോട് പോയി പറയണം.
Okay.
ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചു അവിടെയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ എത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നത്.
All right. The music is definitely kicking.
അതിനുള്ളിൽ ഇന്നലെ പൊട്ടിച്ച എന്റെ പൊന്നൊരു പണവിട കുറയാതെ അവരുടെ കൈ തിരിച്ചേൽപ്പിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈടെ അടുത്തത് പൊട്ടും. ചുമ്മാ ഭീഷണിയൊന്നുമല്ല സാറേ.
ഓഹോ.
ഉമ്മാണ് ഞാൻ ചെയ്യും.
All right, part 1. Okay, so part 2 is with Mohanlal, right? There is. I guess they had to, show him. Like, yeah, Prithviraj kind of teased it that there's another character in this story and part 2 will be about his character. I think there is a lot of, like people want some cool, stuff, like a massive stuff from Mohanlal. They enjoy that when delivered well. I think that's why Lucifer worked so well. But Emperor, I don't think many people enjoyed that much. But yeah, there were some good massive moments there. And here also, like, the whole trailer looks slick and stylish, and the action and the weight shot and I've said this before, sometimes when you do too much, right, every scene is that, then you feel like there's nothing to take a breath on. That's always the issue. Here also, there are so many characters, but it feels like they are just gonna be there to service the plot. There's no way you can actually spend time with all these characters when you have a main guy and they are just there in service of the hero to do something and just push the plot ahead. They're not gonna be something you could relate to or invest yourself in them. That's something, what Dhurandhar showed, right? Even their trailers were so, action, beat, action, but they got this 5 actors and there were some cool moments with those actors, throughout, and then the film delivered on that. Each actor had something to do. Whereas here, maybe I'm wrong, that's gonna be the case here also, but the amount of footage they got in the trailer, that doesn't tell you much, right? It doesn't give you confidence. At this Prithviraj different looks, different characters he's with, and they're talking about smuggling, and there's a blood association with him, that it's in his blood to smuggle gold, kind of a thing. Is he gonna go against his nature? So that element is there, that theme is there. Again, I'm watching this film as a non-Malayali, right? So I don't know if there are some references or things that a Malayali would know, and I'm not understanding that. But I like trailers, which just intrigue you. With just, I would love to know about the character. What is his trait? What is his motivation? Don't give too much plot details in the trailer. Where like this dialogue that I will, in the car later. Where is it? He says, "I'm gonna bust it," and everyone is shocked. Oh my god, what is he saying? I'm like, I don't know what the context is, right? Without context, it's not landing as if he has said something, awesome. So without context, that's not landing here. So that's what I felt in the trailer also. Right? A lot of things they're discussing and making a big deal about, as a viewer who has not seen the movie, is not making sense to me. And it's just mostly stylish shots and cool movements and cool action bits, and there are a lot of characters involved. There's a political angle. There's a it kind of if you don't tell me the name of the film, I may say maybe it's connected to Lucifer universe. That's what I'm trying to say. But the way it's shot, the editing, the visual, the cinematography, action design, everything looks so cool. I just hope, because I've been burnt in the past, I'm saying that I just hope we don't lose track of the narrative and the main goal, right, of telling such a cool story. I just hope that's there. Sometimes that just is left behind and we only get style without substance. That's my worry. But still, I think it will be playing near me, so I'll definitely have a look at it. Let me check if the shows are out. No, quite early for me. Like I think by a day before they add the shows. So hopefully if both movies are releasing near Onam, so I'll have a look and review them on the main channel. And again, happy Onam for you. I think this will be some preparation time. Get everything, plan things, get things sorted, and get your work done so you can enjoy. Let me know all that in the comments.